Hand your baby a new toy and watch what happens next. Before they touch it, before they explore it, they look at you just for a second. And what your face does in that second shapes whether they pick it up confidently or pull back in fear. This isn't a coincidence. It's one of the most important psychological tools your baby has, and it's called social referencing.
Welcome to Raised by Science. Today, we're covering social referencing, the moment-by-moment process where your baby uses your emotional reactions as information about the world. We'll look at how it works, what the research has found, and why your face is one of the most powerful tools you have as a parent, whether you realize it or not.
Social referencing was first systematically studied through an experiment called the visual cliff, developed by researcher Joseph Campos. Researchers created an apparatus with a glass surface over a sudden visual drop-off, making it look to a crawling baby like the floor disappeared. When babies around 12 months old reached the edge, they paused and looked at their mother's face. If she smiled and encouraged them, the vast majority of babies crossed the cliff. If she showed fear or alarm, almost none of them did. The babies weren't responding to the visual drop-off itself. They were responding to their mother's emotional signal about it. This was some of the first clear evidence that babies actively use a trusted adult's emotional expression to interpret ambiguous situations before they have the cognitive tools to assess risk on their own.
Social referencing typically emerges around 8 to 10 months, right around the same time stranger anxiety and joint attention develop. This isn't a coincidence. All three are part of the same cognitive leap, the baby's growing understanding that other people have internal states and that those internal states contain useful information. Researchers consider social referencing a building block of theory of mind, the capacity to understand that other people have thoughts, feelings, and knowledge different from your own. Before babies can talk, before they can reason abstractly, they are already using your face as a primary source of information about whether something is safe, exciting, or threatening.
This research has a significant practical implication that many parents have never heard. Your baby is reading your face constantly, not just during dramatic moments, but during the small, ordinary ones. A new food, an unfamiliar person, a loud noise, a new room. This doesn't mean you need to perform constant calm. That's neither possible nor necessary. What the research shows is that your general emotional tone in new situations becomes part of how your baby learns to interpret the world. If your default response to new and uncertain things is curiosity and calm, your baby is more likely to approach novelty the same way. If your default is anxiety, your baby's nervous system picks up on that pattern over time too. A few things the research suggests, practically. First, when your baby looks to you during a new experience, that brief eye contact is a request for information. A warm, calm, slightly curious expression communicates, "This is okay, I'm here." Second, you don't have to fake confidence you don't feel. If you're genuinely uncertain or concerned, that's valid information too, and your baby benefits from your authentic reactions over time, not a performance. Third, this is especially relevant for new foods, new people, and physical exploration, like climbing or crawling on uneven surfaces. Your micro-expressions in these moments
are doing more communicative work than you might realize. Your baby has been reading your face since before they could understand a single word, using it as a map for how to feel about the world. That's not pressure. It's a reminder of how much connection is already happening in the smallest, most ordinary moments of your day. If you want to understand more about what's going on inside your baby's mind, watch Baby Psychology. What's really going on inside your baby's mind? Next, right here. Subscribe to Raised by Science for more science-backed parenting content every week. See you in the next one.